DA, take it away.
For a long time, the Raptors playing in Canada was seen by some as a detriment to their competitive prospects. Players dealt with issues like passports, different money, going through customs, and on and on. But now the Raptors use it as a strength, not as a weakness. They have a whole nation behind them. And they have Toronto, a diverse city with global engagement. Kevin?
And the game is going global. You're right. Thank you, DA. Now let's take a moment to check out our race for Rookie of the Year. Here are some of the top young talents in the game. Who will be recognized as the best of the best? Well, you look at Smooth. Just a fantastic start to the season for him, as he hasn't missed a beat transitioning to the NBA. And guys, he makes it into our top 5.
And he finds himself among the top 5 after what's been a strong start to his NBA career.
Well, there's no doubting he's had a pretty smooth transition to the NBA, and that's saying a lot. Even for the most talented rookies, those first few months can be tough.
Now let's take a look at the Bulls' opening lineup. ABC is out there with Smooth, and it's ABC. Then there's Baller, and it's Easy Breezy in at the 3. And for Toronto, Lowry and Powell, the guards. Siakam at power forward with Gasol at center. And it's Johnson in at the small forward.
And Toronto choosing their team name back in '94. The fans helped them narrow it down, and with dinosaurs all over the silver screen, it helped tilt things towards the Raptors.
And we all remember those early uniforms, those giant velociraptors across the front. Fortunately, they've toned it down a bit since then.
And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. They get Marc Gasol. Chicago shooting their first free throws of this game.
Yeah, a year ago, though, Kevin, 78% conversion rate from the free throw line. So that's a nice all-around effort.
First free throw is good. Or for some players now in their second seasons, you can tell just how big the jump is between that first year and their second year in the league.
I think, Kevin, it's probably the single biggest growth opportunity. One of the things that happens is the game slows down for second-year players. Very rarely do you see a guy take a step backwards. They're comfortable, they're more confident, and they know what to expect.
Now here's Gasol. Down to 5 on the shot clock. A floater, and the layup good by Lowry.
Well, Kevin, you know this. A guy at Lowry's size has simply got to be able to make the floater. That's a big-time delivery.
Pass to ABC. Knocks it loose. Johnson outside. Pass to Siakam. The dish to Lowry. Siakam kicks to Johnson. Outside Lowry. The tray. He can't get that one to fall. And the Bulls going the other way now. They're coming off that win against Philadelphia.
Yeah, and that one, unbelievable shooting display, especially from long range. That turned out to be the difference.
Well, and I think what that was a product of was their movement off the basketball. Just tremendous work on the perimeter.
Here's Powell. Sweet little floater.
You've got to be able to manipulate pick and roll. Norman Powell taking what the defense gives him. That's really nice.
Here's ABC, covered by Siakam. ABC, rejected by Gasol. Now Lowry. What a tremendous game he played against Cleveland. Siakam left side. Here's Powell. From deep. And it's Chicago with the rebound.
And he's a good shooter from outside, but not sure from that deep.
Boy, we're seeing it more and more. Guys looking to create additional space by stepping back further from the line.
And it's Lowry with the rebound. And it's Lowry with the ball. Brings it up for the Raptors. coming into this having notched a win against Cleveland in their last game.
And sometimes it's a lot harder to get easy looks on the road, but they found ways to get their guys good looks.
Well, they knew exactly how to approach that defense. They shot a fantastic percentage because they got quality looks.
Probably wasn't the shot they were looking for, but they'll take the bucket.
You know, you think about the most important players in Toronto Raptors history. Vince Carter probably number one. DeMar DeRozan would be on that list. But boy, Kyle Lowry has got to be there as well. Remarkable how far they've come since he joined the team back in 2012.
Toronto, they've gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. And here in the first quarter, with a little over 3.5 minutes played, there's the pass to Pop. From deep three-point range. Not going to go that time. Chicago trailing here. Passes to Easy Breezy.
Wow, we are going to remember that one for a while.
I know I will, Greg. That was special. That was really special. So timeout called here, the first for Toronto. And the Raptors and Lowry both grew together, Doris, wouldn't you say?
A marriage made in heaven. Kyle Lowry has always played with a huge chip on his shoulder. He still carries that edge, but that maturity and leadership turned into a championship in Toronto. Doesn't get better than that.
Here's what Toronto's going with right now. Serge Ibaka, he's checked in for Gasol. OG Anunoby comes in for Pascal Siakam. Monday Hollis Jefferson, he's checked in for Stanley Johnson. And it's Fred VanVleet in for Powell. Here's Anunoby. Hollis Jefferson finds Lowry. Knocks down the 3-ball. Lowry's got 5.
Well, there is absolutely no doubt that Kyle Lowry can shoot with range. He can make you pay from out there.
Here's Easy Breezy. Score the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
How good is that? I mean, he can make a defender look foolish at times.
Ibaka, this is to Lowry. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
And over the last few seasons, Kyle Lowry's scoring trending downward. His assists increasing, though, dramatically, relying more on his teammates to get the job done.
And the first one at the line is good. And we've seen Lowry settling for more perimeter shots in recent years.
I mean, he's always had a great motor, but you have to adapt as you get older. Some back issues starting to creep in, and important for him to stay healthy along the way.
Baller, and the 3-ball is good.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
You know, we see this all the time, Greg. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
Here's VanVleet. The Bulls knocking down the 3, but they'll get another chance. And the Raptors miss again.
Well, seized up just a little bit at the last second. That's when he normally converts.
Ibaka comes with the double team. Baller passes to ABC. There's the lob to the hoop.
Absolutely the prettiest play in basketball, executed to perfection.
I don't think you'd get an argument there. Everybody loves the alley-oop. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Now here's VanVleet. He's tightly guarded. Ibaka, no luck.
And his defense so valuable. Not many can bother that shot at the rim.
Boy, you see the effort. You see the range. This guy prides himself in his ability to shut you down.
Lowry fires away from out. Oh, he hits it. Oh, how about that shot?
Tough shot.
Incredible.
That's a miracle. Are you kidding me?
Listen, under duress at the end of the period, you just throw it up and hope.
A good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. Bulls lead by 1. We'll be back shortly, live from Toronto. Making his mark in Toronto, guard Kyle Lowry talked about the pioneers of Canadian basketball, like Vince Carter.
Vince Carter really changed the game.
Couldn't have said it better myself. Carter's exciting style of play, GA, really energized the whole country.